Greetings, Star Jumpers. Happy New Year 2018, and welcome to my Star Jump Chronicles video update number 2, sales figures for the past 4 years and 2 months, and my 2017 contribution to the Kapi'olani Women's and Children's Hospital. Now, to get that information, we have to go to the Star Jump Chronicles Book of Knowledge. Get a closer look. You'll notice that it is locked with the star lock because the information in here is so important it can't get out to anybody's hands. So we have a lock. It contains all the secrets of the universe and 3 pretty good chicken soup recipes. You got your standard chicken soup, you got your tortilla chicken soup, and your spicy Asian chicken soup with lots of ginger, garlic, and chili peppers. Now, in order to open the lock, we have to go to the star box and get the star key. So let's do that. Now, in the star box is the star key. Anybody can open the star box. The only one who can touch the star key are those who have been touched, like yours truly. So we take our star key and we place it onto the star lock, give it a twist, and lock comes off, and now the book is accessible only to me. So let's see what it says for the figures for 2018. Okay, let me see now. Sales figures. Sales figures. Okay, got it. Let's see here. Here we go. So, in the past 4 years and 2 months, I have sold 38 units. Of those 38 units, 23 were digital and 13 were paperback, and in a total of 5 different countries. 5. That is awesome. The total proceeds for this period is $107.08. And of those, the highest single proceed I got from a paperback book at CreateSpace, which gives me the most proceeds, was $5.43. And the low, which was sold to through a online retailer at the time, I had it available to all stores available, and I got 15 cents for a copy. The farther away you go from CreateSpace, the lower the proceeds, because everybody else wants to get their cut along the way. As far as the digitals are concerned, the highest proceeds I got was $3.47, and the low was 9 cents, and that was for a read, because I do have my books digitally part of the reading program through Kindle. So if somebody reads it through a program they have where they can read books for free, or they borrow it from somebody else who purchased it, I get paid for the pages that were read. And because there's billions of pages out there, my 340 pages got me 9 cents. So out of the $107.08, I previously contributed $8.47 in 2013, 2015, and 2016, leaving a balance of $2.24 for the 2017 contribution to the Women's and Children's Hospital, specifically the equipment fund of the Pediatric Oncology Department. I do this because back in 1996, my son spent a considerable amount of time there, and I told myself that if I ever won the lottery or otherwise ran into a whole bunch of money, I would contribute back to that hospital equipment fund. I hadn't won the lottery, but once I started writing the books, I was like, well, you know what? I will contribute 10% of my proceeds for the kids, for the equipment fund. So now let's get back to the countries. We're going to take a quick look at a graphic here. I'll put a map up on the board, and we'll take a look at where the 5 different countries the book has been sold. The books have been sold. So, come on, let's go. Take a look. Okay, Star Jumpers, let's see where in the world the Star Jump Chronicles has been sold. Behind me, you see a map of planet Earth. And what? What's that, Steel? Hold on just a minute. Apparently, we have a sponsor, so I have to read this before we continue. This portion of the Star Jump Chronicles video update number 2 was brought to you by Galactic Applied Sciences, applying tomorrow's science to solve today's problems. Galactic Applied Sciences. It's a gas. Note, map is not to scale. That is scale? Okay, let's get right into it. So what we'll do is I'm going to make a note of how much was sold in each country, and I'm going to put a little sticky like this with the number next to it. Oopsie. With the number next to it to tell how much was sold. In this case, 1. So, let's go. So, for 2013, there were 11 sold in the USA. All right. 11. Make sure that sticks good. And then also sold 1 in Canada. Go Canada. Awesome. Oops. Didn't stick. Right here. Canada. 1. Okay. 2014 was a slow sales year, so we had 2 in the USA again. All right. 2 more for the USA. All right. 2015 was a better year. We had 3 sold in the USA again. Hoo-hoo. USA. Getting crowded there. And we sold 1 in Germany. Awesome. Germany. Cool. All right. And we sold 2, and even though it's technically the United States, to show the world things, we had 2 in Hawaii. I happen to know who purchased that one, my ex-wife. Thank you, ex-wife. And we sold another one in the United Kingdom. Awesome! Traveling around the world. Okay, in 2016, back in the good old US of A, another 11. Woohoo! Awesome! And gonna go across the pond again, another 2 in Germany again. Woo! Germany, you rock. All right, look at that. And then, we're gonna travel up north again. Our friends in Canada bought another one. Awesome. Map's getting crowded. And then in 2017, another slow year. We had 2 sold in the US of A. Getting crowded here. Sorry, not Mexico. Just put it right there. And this one, 1 in July of this year, sold way over down under in Australia. Are you kidding me? Awesome. Australia. The books clearly go across the planet. Hawaii, United States, Canada, UK, Germany, Australia. Looking to fill this area here. So if you guys are watching, need some book sales there. So those are the 38 books that were sold across planet Earth. Okay, that was a lot of fun. So those are the sales figures for 2017, the last 4 years, and the contribution we're making to the hospital. And again, just so everybody realizes, I'm not writing the books for the hospital, but as a side product. Like I said, I told myself if I ran into a whole lot of money, I would donate to the hospital, and now I'm using the proceeds of the book, 10% for the hospital. Again, thank you all very much for your contributions, for your purchase of the books, following the website and my YouTube channel, and we'll see you again next year. Peace out. You just missed it, Steele.
This program is brought to you by Galactic Applied Sciences, applying tomorrow's science to solve today's problems. Galactic Applied Sciences. It's a gas.